Hey, what's up guys? It's Vincent, and today we're going to be using a Hog Valkyrie Executioner deck. This deck looks very good. It has the Ice Spirit and the Goblins to go with the Hog to help push with it, and the Valkyrie and the Hog synergize both very well. The Tornado goes well with Executioner, Valkyrie, and Rocket, and we have the Log to take out small units as well as Tornado to take out air units, things like minion hordes that could, and the Tornado could also help with the Executioner as well. So with that being said, since this deck looks so good, let's test it out on the ladder and see if it actually is as good as it is. As good as it looks like, sorry. And see if it's as good as it seems, or if I'm just not a good Hog player. Because I'm not really too much of a Hog player. I'm normally more of a Giant or a Golem player. But I'll try something new today and see how this works for me. Let's get into another battle here. And here we go against Caesar RL from Gravity. So I don't know what to do. I'll rush with the Hog and Ice Spirit. Hopefully he has a bad rotation, and I can take advantage of that. He's done nothing so far. 1, 2. And he puts on the Wizard. The Wizard's doing his best, but sadly he doesn't have enough DPS to kill off the Hog. So he puts off his Wizard and his Electro Wizard. That's kinda... I don't know about that. So he also has a Hog deck, but his looks a lot more expensive than mine. So I'll bank up Elixir here. I'll freeze that Miner, won't do too much damage. And the Goblins and the Ice Spirit and the Executioner actually are doing a ton of damage. And they took that tower, and the first minute isn't even up yet. Wow, it's been going very well for me. See if I can rush into Hog again. It's probably going to be cycled back to Wizard. Oh no, P.E.K.K.A. How heavy is this guy's deck? No wonder he can't win against me. Probably, yeah, because his deck is so heavy that he can't put anything down. It takes forever to get like a single card down. So he tornadoes everyone into the center. Well played, I guess. So I'll lure the P.E.K.K.A. with a Valkyrie. Freeze P.E.K.K.A. with an Ice Spirit, and oh no. Well, there's that Wizard, but hopefully with the Hog, it won't do too much damage. The Wizard dies right before the Hog gets there, and he gets one swing off, almost 2 swings off on that tower. I'll use the Goblins to distract the Miner, and the Valkyrie to kill that E-Wiz. Sadly, half of his damage locked onto the tower, but he only gets 3 hits, and I've already taken his tower. Now it's double Elixir time, and this isn't going to be very good for me since his deck is going to have an advantage, since it is the heavier deck after all. So let's see what I can do to defend here. Place my Ice Spirit down, and a surprise Hog. Oh no, this isn't too good. Tornado him away, use my Goblins to distract, place my Valkyrie on top of the Wizard, and put that Hog right behind the Valkyrie. Great. Looks like it's going well so far. The Ice Spirit freezes the P.E.K.K.A., allowing the Hog to get a few more extra hits. I'll place my Goblins. He always places his Miner in that place. It's so predictable. Now I can pull the P.E.K.K.A. And he has another Hog. Really? He probably should use that Elixir to support the P.E.K.K.A. But I'm not complaining since it's good for me that he can't support her. But then again, Hog is doing a lot of damage. But GG, well played. The fact that his deck was so heavy meant that I was able to take a lot of damage. I was able to take his entire tower in single Elixir because he wasn't able to put down anything. Now let's see if it works. If this time was just lucky because I got matched up against a heavier deck, and let's see if it works against someone else. Now we have some guy. I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Maybe I'm just being too lazy to bother. But I'll place down my Ice Spirit here to cycle. Don't know what to do. Hog's not here yet. Maybe the Goblins to support it. I don't know. I still have to cycle. So there's a Dark Goblin. Maybe he's running a bait deck, so I won't use my Log. I'll use the Executioner. And he's got his Executioner as well. I'll rush in with the Hog since the Executioner's DPS isn't that high. And he also has an Executioner Tornado. Good thing the Executioner is focused on the Valkyrie. And yet another P.E.K.K.A. This guy definitely isn't playing a bait deck because of this P.E.K.K.A. So it's safe to log it. And now with the Executioner gone, I can put down my Goblins and pull that P.E.K.K.A. up all the way across the map. He zapped, but sadly for him, he missed, and put my Ace Spirit here. That Dark Goblin really is doing a lot of damage. Hopefully the Valkyrie can clean up the P.E.K.K.A. Good, now counter push with the remaining health left on the Valkyrie with that Hog. Hog gets 1, 2, and level 3 guards. Wow. Well, I didn't expect him to have level 3 guards since 3 isn't really typically a level that you would see here, but sometimes things just happen. Maybe he just got the guards. That's probably why. And both Executioners cancel each other out. Place the Goblins here. And that was actually pretty lucky for me since he put that Hog there. Probably should have tornadoed that Hog to my King Tower, but whatever. At least I denied the Hog from getting a few hits. And he's got his P.E.K.K.A. down. Don't know whether to support the Valkyrie. It's too late. P.E.K.K.A. is going to obliterate the Valkyrie. And he gets his Executioner. This doesn't look too good for me. Well, I'll tornado them all away. Then log them back. Now I can get that Dark Goblin. Pesky little Dark Goblin. And wow, I can't believe I prevented so much damage from my tower. Like, judging by how much damage I expected the entire tower to be taken, but I actually didn't realize that. Yeah, I probably should use the tornado more. Yeah, so double tornado here. Yeah, those goblins were well timed though. I'm glad I got them in after the Executioner died. And looks like it's going to be a draw until I'm able to take his tower. So his P.E.K.K.A.'s going to come out and swing onto my Hog. Poor Hog. Doesn't even get one hit off. But at least I killed the Dark Goblin. But now, unfortunately, he's got his Executioner. And this doesn't look too good for me. Because, well, good thing the Hog and the Executioner are both blocking the P.E.K.K.A. So the P.E.K.K.A. isn't able to get any hits onto my Valkyrie. So now I'll counter push with the Hog and the Goblins. Hopefully that's going to do some damage. P.E.K.K.A. gets distracted by the Goblins. And great, now it's within range to rocket it down. GG, well played. Those big pushes with the P.E.K.K.A. and Executioner really could have wrecked me if I didn't distract the Executioner with the Goblins. With the Valk. But good thing I was able to distract the P.E.K.K.A. with the Goblins and the Executioner with the Valkyrie. Now, seeing as this deck is so good, let's try to get one more win in here and hopefully get a few more trophies. Now, MM from 2 something something something. Wonder what kind of deck he's playing. Maybe it's another one of these P.E.K.K.A. decks. Musketeer. Maybe it's a P.E.K.K.A. deck. I'll put some goblins in and push with the Hog on the other lane. Oh wow, Mega Knight. Well, I'm going to have to put my Executioner. Probably not the best move. But at least Executioner distracted the Mega Knight for a bit. But that Musketeer on the other side did so much damage. Over 700 damage. The Inferno Dragon wasn't the best decision, though, on his part. Because I'll just be able to lure it with Nice Spirit here and freeze it. My tower can chip it away. Now he has his Hog. But good thing for me, I have my Goblins. And my Log. Yeah, that Hog did a lot of damage. Probably should have done something more about it. But this deck doesn't really have too many damaging options, nor does it have any buildings. So now I have full elixir. I'll put my Executioner in the back. Hopefully he does something so I can rush with my Hog. But it doesn't look like he will. So He does. He puts his Musketeer down in his Ice Spirit, and he's got his Mega Knight now. So, but good thing I froze the Mega Knight. But the Hog still didn't get a hit, sadly. I'll Tornado these two together, and then log them. So that Lumberjack is going to cause a lot of problems. Yeah, there goes my tower. Oh, actually, no. No, good thing the Valkyrie was able to block that Mega Knight. But this guy is beating me. I hope I'm able to defend his pushes in double elixir, but it doesn't look like it since he has the heavier deck. He's going to benefit more. I just have to not get killed by his Mega Knight that many times. Oh, well played with that Hog Rush on the other side. I'll Tornado it back so make sure it doesn't get any damage on the tower. That Lumberjack isn't going to get to my tower. I'll distract that Musketeer with the Valkyrie. So, I'm sure... Oh, no, he doesn't have his Mega Knight. I thought his Mega Knight was going to come out. Oh, there it is. Well, that's pretty unfortunate. I'm definitely not going to win this, so I'll just try my best not to lose. Oh, no. Whoa, that's GG. Nothing I really can do about that. So, it looks like, in summary, that this Hog deck works pretty well. I've had 2 wins, and only 1 loss against this guy. So, yeah, this Hog deck is working pretty well. It's a very good deck. It's just that you have to learn how to play it to learn how to beat opponents like this guy with this heavy deck. I guess maybe I should have baited out his Mega Knight with something before I planted my Hog on the other side. Maybe that would have helped. But hopefully you guys are able to play this deck better than I do. Maybe get even more wins than I did because you can use more of the synergies in this deck effectively. With that, goodbye and see you next time.